The late, great Whitney Houston once said, I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. And I believed in that, and I still carry that within my heart today. But there are some that have differences of opinion as times have changed. And with no further ado, we're going to get into this video so y'all can see what I'm talking about. And I appreciate y'all tapping in for Mr. UD.
Y'all was working my nerves down my FYP with this 21 no kids trend. I ain't never seen a bigger bunch of miserable, big back belly bitches in my life. I'm saying this as a mother. Leave the girlies alone. Half of you bitches is selfish. Is what you are. You all out here with who gonna take care of you when you old. You don't never know love like a child's love. Baby, you better find something to do with yourself. Why are you upset? Why are you angry? You made the choice to have children. They made the choice not to. It's their world. Because women, we have that choice. Or at least we did before this bullshit. But nonetheless, we can choose not to bring forth life onto this earth. We can aspire to be more than fucking mothers. Some people aren't cut out to be mothers. Just because you have a uterus and you can push a baby into this earth don't mean you have the skills to take care of said child. But yeah, here all y'all miserable motherfuckers is putting out this image. Y'all really making it seem like y'all tokenizing y'all kids, or you don't really like y'all kids and you mad, so you gotta make somebody else be miserable right with you. Misery does love company. Cause what the hell? Stop playing these games. What you choose for your life is what you choose for your life. And then to have enough nerve out here to say, oh, you must can't keep a man. Child, a man will stick his pain in a pie. He don't give two flyings. Half of y'all, let's just be honest, y'all baby daddies didn't want to get your ass pregnant. But here we are. Like, let's just be real. Don't be mad at the girlies because they living their best life out here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hell, if you can be honest, half of y'all would be wine time and you wouldn't have the kids you have now. But you want to be out here judging somebody. Y'all need to do better.
Mommies, okay? Let them have that 21 with no kids challenge, okay? Our babies are a blessing, okay? And some of us grew up with some of our older children. And guess what? Our baby days are over with. And look at it like this, okay? Ain't no look at it like this. It's up my door. Our babies are a blessing from God. So let them have that challenge. And the ones that's kind of just rubbing it in our face, 21, 25, 26, I done seen 30-year-olds saying with no kids. Make sure that you don't want to have kids, or is it that you never got pregnant, okay? Because I noticed a lot of women would do that, okay? It's just that you never got pregnant, so you don't have kids, so you will go about it, saying, you know what, I just don't want children. No, because you never could have children, okay?
You know why this 21 with no kids challenge doesn't bother me? Because I like motherhood. I like my kid. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind the responsibility of taking care of him. I don't mind the responsibility of mothering him. I actually enjoyed it. When he becomes a little bit older, he definitely going to be one of my little friends. See, but the reason why you mothers are so bothered by women being 21, 25, 30, 35, so on and so forth without children is because they were responsible and you weren't. They didn't have children with the men they knew wouldn't take care of them. They didn't have children before they were financially stable. They didn't have children before they actually lived their lives and got the opportunity to do the things that they actually wanted to do, right? They didn't do that Because I seen some comments and I seen some mothers talking about, oh, it's because you're infertile, or oh, it's because you had an abortion. Baby, what? These women told you that? These women told you that these are the reasons that they're child free? Because it's impossible. It's impossible for them to have said, you know what? I either don't want children because I just don't want children, or I don't want children right now because I am not in the place, or I'm not in the mindset, or I don't have enough money to do so. Because the reason a lot of y'all have kids in the first place is because you wanted the man, not the child. But then you had the child and the man didn't stay because you didn't discern that that man did not want children or you. And because you have found yourself in an unfortunate situation and those other women did not, you're jealous of them. And that's why you have all these mean and distasteful things to say to or about them. And let's say they did have an abortion or a miscarriage that first time. They still child free, right? Because they learned from their ways. They learned from their mistake. They didn't find themselves in that situation again, unlike you.
Bitter baby mamas, married or not, come to the front. We got to chat real quick. Now, y'all know y'all wrong as hell for being bitter about that 21 with no kids trend. Y'all wrong as hell. And I'm going to tell y'all why. I think we're not being honest when we have this conversation, and I'm going to go ahead and say it because there's an elephant in the room that we're not discussing. A lot of my peers with children are bitter and they're jealous of these girls with no kids because they have not reached their full potential. They like to use the children as excuses as to why they are not where they need to be at in life, as to why they have low self-esteem, as to why they're still dealing with that ain't shit ass nigga, as to why they're overweight and they've lost themselves, as to why they don't have a home, as to why they have not finished or pursued an education or just a better quality of life. They like to use their children as excuses, you know, as an obstacle as to why they haven't reached their full potential. So when they see the girls with no kids thriving, there's a certain resentment there. When really, mamas, that child should be the driving force. If you don't have it for yourself, which a lot of y'all don't, no shade, but those children should be the motivation for you to go ahead and get your life together. See, the girls without no kids, they had the will to go ahead and do it, you know, before they had kids, and they didn't need their kids to give them that motivation. They did it for themselves. So maybe y'all need to look to your kids for some motivation instead of looking at your kids with resentment. I don't know. Now, as a self-proclaimed flexer of only having one child for 11 years, I used to pop my corn like nobody's motherfucking business about only having one. So I know the girls is popping they shit about having none. And you go, girls. I salute you. I ain't mad at you because it is seriously not lost on me that y'all get y'all asses up here on Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk's, and Beyonce's internet complaining about being a mother and having kids. And you're shocked now that the girls actually took your advice and took what you were saying serious? Y'all scared these girls to death. They don't want no kids. They see you cussing out your baby daddy, your baby daddy cussing you out, you not having no support, the girls dying giving birth, the shitty ass care that you get when you go to the hospital to even give birth to the child, and while you pregnant, how expensive it is to take care of the kids. Y'all crying and hooting and hollering about how tired y'all are, about how y'all haven't got y'all body back, about how y'all fucking ears turn and twist inside out after you have a baby and your feet get as big as La Cienega Boulevard is. I mean, y'all done said everything under the sun, and you really thought the girls was about to go into child rearing and bearing just blind and naive and dumb? No. That is y'all's doing. And so now y'all sitting up here mad because the girls are popping their shit that they don't have crotch fruit? Y'all are absolutely insane. Go and hush and boss up, Buttercup, and find y'all something safe and fun to do. Take your kids with you on vacation. Lose that weight, mama. Go to school. Get a career. Do all the things that you need to do with your children. They don't stop nothing. Sometimes they might delay the plan, but they don't stop the plan. You are getting in the way of your plan, not your kid, and you're mad. So stop being mad, get glad, and boss up, Buttercup.
What's hilarious is the 21 with no kids people. And it's not even the fact that it's the 21 with no kids. I'm 28 with no kids, baby. So I'm absolutely on that side. But what's funny is the people who have kids. And I go through everybody's video that comes up on my page, and every single time I go through the video, there's the people in the comments saying, 21 with no kids, 25 with no kids. and the people with the kids are defending the fuck out of themselves. Like, I mean, they are defending, like, they are fighting so hard in these comments. My thing is, if you really just enjoyed being a mother and you enjoyed the fact that you had a kid young, that your life is no longer just about you, then you wouldn't even have to defend yourself. Anyway, 28 with no kids. Like it.
Is you cool? Is your uterus cool? Is it working? Having no kids is not a flex. That's a choice that you made. We love our kids over here. A flex is being able to carry kids and taking care of them. There's plenty of women out here that can't have kids. Is you a lesbian? How many kids you sent to God? How many abortions you had? You can't keep a man? What it smell like down there? Who gonna take care of you when you get old? Nobody, because you ain't got no kids. You gonna be in a nursing home? What it smell like down there? Your pH balance been off all your life?
The trend going around 21 and no kids is pissing off a lot of moms, and I'm not sure why.
This trend is exposing all the bitter, spiteful, jealous, and most importantly, regretful parents out there. You cannot tell me that seeing people celebrating being childless at any age, or the fact that they're childless and have a ring, or childless with degrees, is really getting you that triggered that you're gonna go comment nasty, hateful things under their videos. You cannot tell me that you yourself are regretful and jealous of the fact that you decided to have children, because I'm a mom. And when I see those videos, I literally smile. I watch through and I smile because I'm happy for them. I'm like, okay, sis, you look good. You look rested. Your hair is done. Look at my hair. Haven't had a chance to do my hair. You look good. I never think in my head like, oh, she just, she probably had a bunch of abortions, or she's infertile, or, she's this and that. I'm like, I don't think that. I'm like, weird that y'all think that, but it's because you yourself regret your decision. That's what it is, and you're jealous. Because I didn't have my first until 31, and I have never, on my life, on my child's life, had an abortion. I just had pussy. I didn't have poor pussy management. That's what it was. I didn't have poor pussy management.
Some of y'all's responses I'm seeing is real telling. Like, in no way, shape, or form are these women like getting on y'all or saying we hate children. We don't want no rugrats. They're not saying that. They're just saying 21 with no kids. I'm living my best life with no kids. My freedom without kids. Don't gotta rearrange my schedule to make sure the kids are okay. Like, that's what it's giving. And some of y'all's reaction is giving, are y'all jealous? Or do you guys enjoy motherhood? Do y'all want your freedom back? I don't know. But golly.
Everyone talking about 21 with no kids. Bitch, I like my kid. But also, I be telling people, don't have a kid till you're 27, because you're supposed to be enjoying your life. But I still enjoy my life, like, every few weekends. Y'all need to stop mom shaming. Like, if that girl want to have a baby, she can. If that girl 21 with no kids, good. And I ain't the one to go out all the time, but if I got a babysitter that, like, her grandma be watching her grandma loves her as much as me, we outside. Especially if my baby daddy agrees. Like, bro, we're all grown. How you gonna mom shame someone because she want to have a baby?
This whole trend of women bragging about not having kids, as a 30-year-old mother of 3, that is absolutely pathetic. Y'all need to be screaming that shit from the fucking rooftops, okay? But on a serious note, not having kids in this day and age, that is a fucking flex. So pop off, queen. Tell the world about it. Do not be ashamed or anything. Like, at any age, 21, 23, 32, 45, 65, it don't matter. Like, don't get me wrong, I love being a mother, but I try to tell every young woman, don't have kids. But you know what? It's not that you shouldn't have kids. Wait until your frontal lobe is fully formed before you decide to settle down with that man and then have his kids. See, I unfortunately was very young, dumb, and knocked up by the ripe old age of 21, so my entire 20s was spent having babies and taking care of them. Now that I'm 30, bitch, I am living for me unapologetically, and I don't give a fuck what anyone has to say about that. So, if you don't have any kids, pop off, queen. But for all of the mothers out there who are pretty bummed out about this trend, because I get it, it's not like we can just take them back to the store, right? If you have kids and you're doing your job as a mother, pop off, sis. If you're a single mom and you're doing that shit, hell fucking yeah. But if you're a mom and you got yourself together and you're taking care of you and you are looking good doing it, yes, queen. Yes. To all the women, we need to love each other no matter what we're doing and how we're doing it. Girlhood, we need it. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Now let's take a moment and bow our heads to our national anthem.
I'm 5 foot, but my throw 6'6". I'm a ratchet bitch, suck a mean dick. You mad cause your pussy ain't fat like this, and your man and my pussy like chicken.
Bookie Bud, can we wrap this whole 21 with no kid? Can we wrap that shit up? The simple fact that y'all even having this type of conversation as if it is a horrid thing to have children is disgusting. Or a horrid thing to make a decision to not have kids. Why do you motherfuckers care so much about what people decide to do with their life? Why the fuck do y'all care so much if people decide not to have children and they're happy about not having children? Furthermore, why are some of y'all who don't have children, y'all smudging in people's face who thoroughly enjoy having children? And then you be quick to say, oh, well, I ain't got no baby daddy, so as if women aren't the worst fucking baby mamas, bitter baby mamas that you have ever encountered in fucking life. This conversation is stupid. This conversation is very stupid. It's dumb. Really. It's okay for you to be child free, but you ain't got to rub it in people's face who thoroughly enjoy, like myself, being a parent. Because the same shit that some of y'all have without having children, some of us have that same shit times 10. So the conversation needs to be wrapped the fuck up real quick, Bookie. Wrap it up.